Any other comments from the public? Mr. Bojack, come on up.
Good evening, everybody. John Bogack, 8 Knoxon Street. I just want to follow up on Mr. Kemp's comments with respect to the Emporium, because it's a little bit more complex than perhaps he's aware of.
No, I understand that.
I'll take a look.
No.
Actually, it's the zoning board that's paid a lot of attention to what's going on at the Emporium. If the public isn't aware, it was only less than a year ago that the Emporium had to have its zoning permit renewed.
Yep.
Taking into account the many concerns about safety issues at the Emporium, the zoning board granted them, as I recall, only a one-year license, special permit for 1 year only. In order to put the Emporium management under supervision, again, just for public knowledge, the Emporium was committed to providing a safety plan, indicating the number of security staff that had present. As well, they were supposed to put their security guards into the parking lot where some of these incidents are taking place. And to file these reports on a timely basis with the village.
I'll check to see whether they were filed.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know whether they have been either, but Mr. Kemp and everyone else is entitled to come to the next hearing of the zoning board when this comes up.
Yeah. I think the thing about it is too, is that what we have to be cognizant of is you can't trace every action that happens in the parking lot back to a single place. There were 15 or 16 different places on Main Street. Yes, the Emporium's been the lightning rod for a lot of this stuff.
Right.
But I would not claim to say that everything, that both of those two things happened because of people from the Emporium. They could have been from Del Fuegos, they could have been from Hot Rod, they could have been from the Public House, they could have been from Parrot, they could have been from 10 or 12 other places. But I agree with you clearly on the fact that they made certain agreements to do certain things. And I don't know whether they complied with or not, and I will find that out
Well,
for you.
my point is, for everybody who's interested, there were 7 hearings,
No.
7 meetings last time, they can come to the...
No, I appreciate your comments because they were well taken. Did they comply with what they said they were going to do in terms of taking care of those things? You know, on the other side of it is that whenever the Emporium has a major event, they advise us, you know, the size of the event, who they're having, and what their concerns are. We work with Suffolk County Police, and they get monitored very, very closely. So I mean, it's not like they're not under the watchful eye, more so than you might believe. But I appreciate the comment because it's something that must be looked into.
That's not finished though. That's the Emporium, but Mr. Kemp is also right about something else. If you look at the press accounts, there have been a number of assaults, not just all at the Emporium. They've been at the Public House, the Village Idiot, Guyo. This is a problem. So I was very glad to hear that you're expanding the cameras.
Yes.
I think that's, of all the tools, that seems to be one of the most potent ones that the village can employ. Because you got to be able to see what's going on.
Well, you know, it's true, is that whether it's the simplistic thing of graffiti or the assault.
Right.
You know, there was an assault, yes, back in October. And they have a clear picture that they know who it is. I think arrests have been made.
Good.
So that gets out there also, that we're managing. And Dennis, how many cameras do we have now on Main Street?
That we control, we have 4, but every business virtually has their own camera now. Anyway.
Right.
There are 30.
You probably have 2-3 dozen cameras on Main Street.
And what's been great about it is that all of the places we cooperate. You know, every place that there's been an incident or something that we need to see, they're very, very cooperative.
As much as I'm a civil libertarian, and I am, these violent incidents must be crushed.
Right,
And if
crazy.
these cameras can help, let them be.
Yeah,
That's my opinion.
I appreciate it.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Comments?
I just want to make,
Yeah.
I think one thing we have to understand is that these aren't just random assaults, people in the parking lot just getting whacked on the head. Most of these are assaults that stem from incidents that happen inside a bar or whatever, and then it goes out into the parking lot, so.
They're mutual combatants.
Yeah, it's not like people are unsafe in the parking lot just getting randomly assaulted here, I just want to make that clear.
Any other comments? Motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
All in favor?
Good.